Hello, everyone, and welcome to Echoes of Disaster. I'm your host, Gian. Ngayon, dadalhin ko kayo sa Seoul, South Korea. We're going back to June 29, 1995. This was a day na dapat ordinary lang, but it turned into one of the deadliest building disasters in peacetime history. Pag-uusapan natin ang pagbagsak ng 10 department store. Ang sampung department store was huge 5 stories. Para siyang symbol ng pag-unlad at yaman ng South Korea. People loved to shop there. Pero under the glossy exterior, may malaking problema na pala. There were already deep cracks in the structure. Months before the collapse, nagsimula na ang mga warning signs, mga senyales. May malalaking bitak na sa fifth floor. Engineers warned the owner, si Ejun, na kailangang isara at ayusin kaagad ang building. Pero ang may-ari, grabe, inignore niya lang. Ayaw niyang madelay ang business. Instead of fixing it right, inutusan niya lang tanggalin ang ilang support columns sa fifth floor para ma-accommodate ang isang restaurant. Pera-pera lang, 'di ba? Fast forward to 5:57 p.m. on that terrible Thursday, people inside heard a sudden loud cracking sound. Sabi ng mga survivors, parang gumuguho na talaga. And then, in less than 20 seconds, the unthinkable happened. The entire south wing from the fifth floor pababa bumagsak na parang pancake. The fifth floor fell onto the fourth, while which fell onto the third, and so on. Imagine the silence, imagine the shock. More than 1,000 people were trapped. The rescue efforts were immediate, of course, but sobrang challenging. Ang daming tao ang nawala. Sa huli, 502 people ang namatay at halos 1,000 ang nasugatan. Nakakalungkot. The investigation proved that the investigation proved what many suspected. The collapse was not an accident, it was a crime. Ginawa ang building sa maling paraan with cheap materials, and the owner pushed through with illegal renovations. Tunay na nakakagalit. The tragedy served as a brutal, painful lesson for South Korea. It showed them the horrifying price of corruption at shortcuts sa construction. Nagkaroon ng malaking reform sa building codes ng bansa dahil dito. Pinatunayan ng sampung na no matter how fast a country grows, walang halaga ang progreso kung nakatayo ito sa maling pundasyon, literally and figuratively. And that, my friends, is why the echoes of the Sampung Department disaster are still heard today. It's a reminder na hindi natin dapat kalimutan ang basic human safety over profit. Maraming salamat sa inyong pakikinig and join us next time here on Echoes of Disaster. Bye!